Greetings, 9th and O. My name is Jesse Rodriguez. Welcome to Devotionables, brief devotions for busy people. Today we're going to be taking a look at the book of James. This is one of my favorite books. It's the practicality, the everyday instructions that we get from James. It just appeals to me. I love theology. I love getting into the deep waters and whatever issues we see in theological training, but I love everyday practical instructions, and James delivers on that point. James starts off by giving a greeting to the churches that are scattered, that need to be encouraged, that are going through difficult times, just by telling them, hang in there. Perseverance, let it run its course. The Lord is doing a good work. It'll produce steadfastness. It'll produce character. The Lord has a plan for you to grow in his characteristics, to grow in your relationship with him. And but don't be tempted to accuse the Lord of doing evil in your life. He has nothing to do with evil. The Lord is the Father of lights. He is the giver of good gifts. And so anything that he sends our way is both good for us and for the greater cause, which is the kingdom growth. And so as we consider all the situations, the most difficult situations too in our life, we approach each situation with thanksgiving. And so that's James' instruction to the church. But our focus today is on James chapter 1, 19 through 27, which is a faith that works. It produces good fruit. So starting in verse 19, let us read. Know this, my beloved brothers, let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger, for the anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God. Therefore put away all filthiness and rampant wickedness, and receive with meekness the implanted word, which is able to save your souls. But be doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves. For if anyone is a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like a man who looks intently at his natural face in a mirror. For he looks at himself and goes away and at once forgets what he was like. But the one who looks into the perfect law, the law of liberty, and perseveres, being no hearer who forgets, but a doer who acts, he will be blessed in his doing. If anyone thinks he is religious and does not bridle his tongue, but deceives his heart, this person's religion is worthless. Religion that is pure, undefiled before God the Father is this, to visit orphans and widows in their affliction and to keep oneself unstained from the world. There is a practical application in us living out our faith. There's a difference. Some people get mistaken in what this means. It's not the work is not for salvation. The work is the process of sanctification in our life. We may come a certain kind of people, broken in certain ways with certain tendencies, but because of the work of the Lord in our life, there is a change. There is a heart change. Our way of thinking changes, the way that we perceive the world around us. Even if we are a selfish people, the work of the Holy Spirit and the Lord in our life makes us tender, makes us want to be a giving person, one that is gracious, that is not quick to anger, but quick to listen. And we will be able to tame our tongue. Nobody can tame it. We won't be perfect, but there is progress. There is a trajectory of growth from the point that we are saved and until the Lord comes. That work continues. He continues to work in us, and we become a people that are generous, that are kind, and we make a difference. There will be a distinct difference between the people of God and the world around us, and that attracts, that will make a difference in the way that people perceive Christianity, the way they perceive the followers of Christ. There's far too many noises going on in the world. Has always been. There's always been persecution. There's always been trouble in the world. But to us, from the writing of the book, before this book, the Lord's instruction to his people has always been to bring glory to his name and to take his name throughout all the earth. And that is our assignment as a church, as a body of believers, is for us to make a difference in this world and allow the Lord to work in us. Thank you, church. Greetings.